One of the most useful items in Pokemon are the TMs, which allow you to potentially teach your team different moves. And like most past games, Sun and Moon contains 100 of them to find. This guide will show you exactly where to find each one in numerical order. Let's begin. TM01 Work-up is awarded for defeating the Rising Star Trainer on the Trainer School grounds. You can locate TM02 Dragonclaw in a crevice in the vast Pony Canyon where the 7th trial takes place. TM03 Psyshock is found in the Lake of the Moon. Cross the bridge and enter. On the right side is the TM Ball. Buy TM04 Calm Mind at the Seafolk Village Pokémon Center for 10,000 Pokédollars. Once you can use either Lapras or Sharpedo as ride Pokémon, travel through Mele Mele Meadow and Seaward Cave to reach Kala'e Bay. Go to the next beach and reach the southern corner to find TM05 Roar. When you're able to fully explore Ether Paradise, go to the docks and make your way to the very left. There you'll find TM06 Toxic. Buy TM07 Hail at the Royal Avenue Pokémon Center for 50,000 Pokédollars. Buy TM08 Bulk Up at the TM shop in Coney City for 10,000 Pokédollars. Buy TM09 Venoshock at the TM shop in Coney City for 10,000 Pokédollars. Go to the Pokemon Nursery and talk to the breeder on the left. She will give you TM10, Hidden Power. Buy TM11 Sunny Day at the Royal Avenue Pokemon Center for 50,000 Pokédollars. Go to the oasis outside of Haina Desert and enter the western trailer next to an Oranguru. Talk to the punk and call his bluff in order to receive TM12 Taunt. Once you reach the Mount Lanakila Caves, follow the first branching path left to find TM13 Ice Beam. Buy TM14 Blizzard at the Seafolk Village Pokémon Center for 30,000 Pokédollars. Buy TM15 Hyper Beam at the Seafolk Village Pokémon Center for 50,000 Pokédollars. Buy TM16 Light Screen at the Hiya City Pokémon Center for 10,000 Pokédollars. Buy TM17 Protect at the Hiya City Pokémon Center for 10,000 Pokédollars. Buy TM18 Rain Dance at the Royal Avenue Pokémon Center for 50,000 Pokédollars. Buy TM19 Roost at the Mali City Pokémon Center for 10,000 Pokédollars. Buy TM20 Safeguard at the Hiya City Pokémon Center for 10,000 Pokédollars. Go to the Mali City Malasada shop at night and talk to the Oranguru. It will give you TM21 Frustration. Buy TM22 Solar Beam at the Seafolk Village Pokémon Center for 10,000 Pokédollars. Buy TM23 Smackdown at the Mali City Pokémon Center for 10,000 Pokédollars. Go to the top left corner of the Pony Plains and use Tauros to break through the rocks. Take the far left path and jump down the ledge to reach TM24 Thunderbolt. Buy TM25 Thunder at the Seafolk Village Pokémon Center for 30,000 Pokédollars. Traveling through Pony Meadow will bring you to Resolution Cave. Use Mudstale to cross the rocky impasse and take the southern path until you reach the backpacker. Use Tauros to break the rocks behind her and reach TM26 Earthquake. Go to the Mali City Malasada shop at night and speak to the Oranguru. After it gives you the Frustration TM, its trainer will appear to also give you TM27 Return. Go past Memorial Hill to the Akala outskirts. There you'll find a fisherman on the coast. Walk past him and you'll find TM28 Leech Life. After you finish the tour of Ether Paradise, Wick will give you TM29 Psychic as a parting gift. Use either Lapras or Sharpedo to surf the water near the abandoned Thrifty Megamart. Make your way to the ruined building in the middle of the water. There you'll find TM30 Shadow Ball. In the Verdant Cavern, cross the wooden bridge to the left side and jump down the ledge. There you'll find TM31 Brick Break. Buy TM32 Double Team at the TM shop in Coney City for 10,000 Pokédollars. Buy TM33 Reflect at the Hiya City Pokemon Center for 10,000 Pokédollars. Buy TM34 Sludge Wave at the Seafolk Village Pokemon Center for 10,000 Pokédollars. After you make your way through the vast Pony Canyon, there will be a series of trainers. Crawl under the brush next to the Ace Trainer on the left and use Sharpedo to surf through the cave. At the very end, you'll find TM35 Flamethrower. In the Po Town Mansion, go up the stairs to the second floor and enter the first room on your right. Inside, you'll find TM36 Sludge Bomb. Buy TM37 Sandstorm at the Royal Avenue Pokemon Center for 50,000 Pokédollars. Buy TM38 Fire Blast at the Seafolk Village Pokemon Center for 30,000 Pokédollars. In the Whale Volcano Park, take the path to the left of Kiave's trial area and continue until you reach the next section. When you come across a ramp leading down, follow it to find TM39 Rock Tomb. Buy TM40 Aerial Ace at the Mali City Pokemon Center for 10,000 Pokédollars. On Route 5, make your way to the offshoot near the volcano and go through the tall grass to reach the rock outcropping. Follow it around to find TM41 Torment. Buy TM42 Facade at the Mali City Pokemon Center for 10,000 Pokédollars. When you first travel through Route 8, you'll eventually come across Colress. He will then give you TM43 Flame Charge. Talk to the Hypno at the Thrifty Megamart and give it some money. In return, you'll receive TM44 Rest. In the Hano Grand Hotel, you'll find two golfers bothering a Machamp. Interrupt and battle them to receive TM45 Attract from the Machamp afterwards. Once you have Tauros as a ride Pokemon, return to the area where you battled the Totem Pokemon in Verdant Cavern. Break through the rocks to reach TM46, Thief. Buy TM47 Low Sweep at the TM shop in Coney City for 10,000 Pokédollars. Go to the shopping mall in Hau'oli City at night to find a Grimer in front of the stage. As you approach it, you'll be accosted by a janitor. Help him with his chores and he'll reward you with TM48, Round. Enter the gated tall grass area near the Hau'oli City docks, and at the far corner you'll find TM49, Echoed Voice. In the Pony Meadow, follow the path across the trees. When you reach the option to go north, go south instead to find TM50, Overheat. Buy TM51 Steel Wing at the Mali City Pokemon Center for 10,000 Pokédollars. Buy TM52 Focus Blast at the Seafolk Village Pokemon Center for 30,000 Pokédollars. Once you've unlocked the Machamp Poke Ride, return to the lush jungle and head to the east side. There you'll find a block to push, which leads to a cave. Push those blocks in order to access a ledge containing TM53, Energy Ball. After you defeat Hollow's Grand Trial, Kukui will reward you with TM54, False Swipe. In the water where you fight the second Wishy-Washy during Lana's trial, go to the right side and find another piece of land. Go to it and follow the path to the end to find TM55, Scald. Go to the Hau'oli Cemetery at night. There you'll find a trainer with a Machamp. Talk to her to receive TM56, Fling. Follow the path south of the Pokemon Center on Route 5 until you reach a patch of tall grass. At the end is TM57, Charge Beam. Defeat all the trainers on Route 8 and then return to the Ace trainer next to the route sign. Battle her and win to receive TM58, Skydrop. Go south past the lush jungle to reach the upper portion of Route 5. Go west and work your way to the top of the hill to find TM59, Brutal Swing. Defeat all the trainers in the Pony Plains, then return to the Ace trainer on the southern edge. Battle him and win to receive TM60, Quash. Go to the western edge of the Diglett Tunnel to find a giant stone. Use Machamp to push it aside, and continue through to reach Coney City's lighthouse. Next to it is TM61, Will-O-Wisp. Travel to the clearing in 10 Carat Hill. find the path on the right that takes you up the hill where you'll find TM62, Acrobatics. Go to the geothermal power plant and talk to the scientist near the displays. He will talk about his Magnemite before handing you TM63, Embargo. Once you have the Sharpedo Poké Ride, go to the Hau'oli City beachfront and head to the back of 10 Carat Hill. Break through the rocks and enter the cave. At the end of the path is TM64, Explosion. Buy TM65 Shadow Claw at the TM shop in Konikoni City for 10,000 Poké-Dollars. Buy TM66 Payback at the Mali City Pokemon Center for 10,000 Poké-Dollars. Once you complete Mallow's trial, you'll be approached by Kukui. He'll congratulate you before giving you TM67, Smart Strike. Buy TM68 Giga Impact at the Seafolk Village Pokemon Center for 50,000 Poké-Dollars. Buy TM69 Rock Polish at the Mali City Pokemon Center for 10,000 Poké-Dollars. Buy TM70 Aurora Veil at the Hiahia City Pokemon Center for 30,000 Poké-Dollars. Buy TM71 Stone Edge at the Seafolk Village Pokemon Center for 30,000 Poké-Dollars. Travel to Hokulani Observatory and walk back down the long road. On the right side, you'll find an outcropping with tall grass. Within it, you'll find TM72, Volt Switch. On Route 7, there's a beach that you can surf from. Go to the nearby island, where you'll eventually find TM73, Thunder Wave. On Route 11, travel along until you see a bamboo clearing. In the center is TM74, Gyro Ball. Buy TM75 Swords Dance at the Mali City Pokemon Center for 10,000 Poké-Dollars. Go to the Mali Library and find the Sightseer sitting at a nearby table. Talk to her and she will give you TM76, Fly. Defeat all the trainers on Route 12, then return to the Collector near the beginning of the route. Battle him and win to receive TM77, Psych Up. Buy TM78 Bulldoze at the Mali City Pokemon Center for 10,000 Poké-Dollars. Travel to the Ancient Pony Path and go down the slope to the Black Sand. Follow the path to the left to loop around and reach TM79, Frost Breath. Surf from the beach near Kukui's lab to the Melemele Sea with Sharpedo. Break through the rocks to reach the small southern island. There you'll find TM80, Rock Slide. Go to the Pokemon Center outside of Ula Ula Meadow and head to the nearby trailer. There's a space that you can crawl under, and on the other side is TM81, X-Scissor. Buy TM82 Dragon Tail at the TM shop in Konikoni City for 10,000 Poké-Dollars. Travel along Route 3 until you reach the bridge and go back to a nearby patch of grass. Use Tauros to break the rocks and reach TM83, Infestation. On Route 17, just past the Shady House, take the path up and around to the far left side. After a patch of tall grass, you'll find TM84, Poison Jab. Make your way through the Haina Desert, which shifts on a daily basis. Somewhere within the desert is TM85, Dream Eater. In the lush jungle, take the northern path to the next area and make your way west through the tall grass. There's a hidden hold to an alcove containing TM86, Grass Knot. Go to the house to the right of the motel on Route 2 after you complete the main quest and head to the room in the back. There, you'll find an old woman who will eventually give you TM87, Swagger. On Route 6 there's a patch of grass near Poniola Town. Go through it to reach the backside of the town and find TM88, Sleep Talk. Buy TM89 U-Turn at the Mali City Pokémon Center for 10,000 Pokédollars. After completing the main quest, go to Kukui's lab and speak with him. He'll give you TM90, Substitute. Go inside the Steelix boat in the Seafolk Village and take the southern exit. There you'll find a fisherman and TM91, Flash Cannon. After completing the main quest, go to the Hano Grand Resort where you'll find Kahili. Talk to her to receive TM92, Trick Room. Go to Route 15 and disembark on the center island. Make your way to the nearby platform where you'll find TM93, Wild Charge. Head to the Ponybreaker Coast outside the entrance to the Ruins of Hope. There you'll find two swimmers who ask to battle you. Once you defeat them, they'll hand over TM94, Surf. Defeat all the trainers on Mount Hokulani, then return to the veteran near the observatory. Battle him and win to receive TM95, Snarl. Defeat all the trainers on Route 5, then return to the trial guide near the beginning of the route. Battle him and win to receive TM96, Nature Power. Make your way to the Pony Coast and break through the rocks to reach the incline on the left. Go up the incline, then travel south to jump down the ledge and find TM97, Dark Pulse. Head to the Ponybreaker Coast outside the entrance of the Ruins of Hope. There you'll find two swimmers who ask to battle you. Once you defeat them, they'll hand over TM98, Waterfall. When traveling through the vast Pony Canyon, you'll leave one cave and see a bridge to the left. Go right to find a small hole and make your way through using Mudsdale to find another hole. On the other side is TM99, Dazzling Gleam. Go to the Haoli Cemetery and make your way to the far right side. There, you'll discover TM100, Confide. And that's all the TMs in the game. We hope this guide helps you find the ones that you're having trouble with. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to Game Explained for more on Pokemon and other things gaming.